I'm Vicki. Welcome to the Dear One channel. It is such a pleasure to spend time with you. Thanks for stopping by. Today I wanted to share with you the 6 steps to emotional freedom. This was given to me probably about 4 months ago through my channel, which is called Dear One. I've affectionately called them that. They prefer to just call themselves nothing and understand that we are you, you are us, we are one. That is the message that they share when I ask them, what do I call you? So anyway, what they taught me about with the 6 steps emotional freedom is that the first 2 steps are almost steps of imprisonment. They are pretty much what most of us do unconsciously, which is blaming and shaming. And as we are in relationship with our significant others, we get into this pattern of trying to find fault with the other person, and that's the blaming, and then shaming them because of it. And this is done on an unconscious level. This is completely when you are collapsed inside the egoic mind, which most of us are all of the time. But those that are listening to this are probably a bit more awakened and have gone over into the 3rd step, which is forgiveness. Now it's interesting, the channel calls it the forgiveness bridge, and they clearly show that on the first part of the bridge it's quite dark still, quite ominous, and that's because it's still the ego that feels like it's the better person because it's forgiving that person for doing something wrong to them. But as you begin to travel through and over the bridge, you begin to understand that this didn't happen to you, it happened for you, to awaken you to a deeper knowing about the universal truths. Okay? And as you begin to become aware of that, you see that that person is now not the enemy, not the person that did something to you. It's the cooperative component that did something for you to enlighten you and to help you dismantle your ego, your faulty constructs that you have kind of accumulated over your life here. So as you step off the forgiveness bridge, you are on step 4, and that is acceptance. When you begin to accept the event for the purpose of what it was designed to do, which was to teach you, to liberate you, to free you, to wake you up, you begin to see that person in a different way. You accept that you are also their cooperative component for acting out their faulty constructs, and that there's some agreement there to be able to have both of you become liberated through this experience. But know that these are invitations that your higher self is giving you through this experience. But not everybody will take the envelope. They won't take that invitation and expand more into the knowing of who they are. They'll often collapse further down into the egoic story of being the victim. But those that get to acceptance will then begin to embody it. And that's step 5. That's the allowing. Allowing what is to be what it is. We cannot change the past. We cannot change the event that has already happened. But we can squeeze every possible lesson out of this for us to be free, every opportunity. And so you begin to ask yourself 2 very vital questions. Number 1, where in my life am I this way? Where are you showing up in the way that that other person is showing up to you? Because often we are mirrors. But once you've done that inventory and you can clear that, the next question to ask yourself is, well then what's the opportunity for me here? How can I become more whole and complete from this experience? Do you see how empowering that is once you allow what is to be? Because then you just spill over into the 6th step of emotional freedom, which is appreciation for what has happened to you. Because it hasn't happened to you, it's happened for you. And once you get to that place, you will begin to realize that everything that is happening in this 3D reality, which there is nobody that gets through it unscathed. This is the dimension of egoic consciousness, of time and space, where we learn through relationship. Knowing that, you can understand that you're not going to escape this. So you might as well create a framework around it that keeps liberating you and allowing you to be more free and unconditionally happy. So I am here for you if you want to continue this conversation. You know how to reach me. I look forward to communing with you more about this, and I invite you into the more elevated states of accepting, allowing, and appreciating.